Hi guys, as you know, previously I uploaded a speed test in between this Motorola Moto G2 versus Galaxy S5, and this G2 actually beats S5 in almost all possible way in loading applications or in interface response. Now on my left hand I have the all new iPhone 6, which is the hottest smartphone at this moment in the world. So let's find out how does this Motorola Moto G performs in front of this iPhone 6. Apple makes both the hardware and the software of iPhone, so unlike Android where hardware and software compatibility is the biggest issue all the brands are facing, iPhones are almost immune to software issues because if anything comes up, Apple fixes that as soon as possible. Now the specialty of G2 is it packs the stock Android, that is without any customization and added feature. That's why the KitKat OS doesn't have to go through the heavy graphical interfaces, and as a result the Moto G2 is also blazing fast and visibly faster than Galaxy S5 and devices from HTC, Sony, etc. Now is this Moto G2 faster than iPhone 6? Let's find out. The first thing I want to do is a boot test. Well, iPhone 6 booted fast and G2 is still working on it. G2 is also ready, so iPhone 6 is faster but by very few seconds. Next I'll compare the voice assistant services on both of these phones, and as you know Moto G2 supports Google Now whereas iPhone 6 relies on Apple Siri. So let's find out who is faster. What's the population of India?
Population of India is about 1,210,193,000.
Well, Siri is somewhat faster. Let's try again. What's on my calendar?
Okay, I found 2 appointments.
I think both are almost simultaneous. Google Now's voice response is somewhat late, but in some occasions Google Now is actually faster than Siri, though in this test Siri beats Google Now. Well, next I'll try the dialer, and iPhone 6 is visibly faster. This phone doesn't take a single second for opening apps. Looks like I'm just moving from one page to another. But in this messaging you can see that Moto G2 is, I think, slightly faster. Let's try again. Well, I think Moto G2 almost beats iPhone 6 in this regard. Next, I'm going to compare the browsing speeds on these devices, that is the Chrome browser on the Moto G2 versus the Safari on iPhone 6. These two devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, and well, Moto G2 is ready here, but the site is still broken on the Safari. Well, looks like Moto G2 has put up a good fight against the iPhone 6. Next I'll try the cameras and let's see what happens. iPhone 6 is faster here. This is the beauty of iPhones, you get what you want without any lag, without any wait. Next I'll try a simple game on these two devices, and there is no blank screen, no waiting on this iPhone 6 as it should be in this year of 2014. iPhone 6 is ready, but the Moto G2 is now still loading. I'm playing on the iPhone 6 and Moto G2 is ultimately ready here. So over the years Android has improved a lot. Since Jelly Bean Project Butter, Android devices got rid of somewhat its lag hang issues but still lag behind the iOS. It's good to see that Moto G2 is putting up a good fight against the iPhone 6, and the Android L upgrade is coming soon for this Moto G2, which will speed up the interface a lot. Last but not the least, the price of iPhone 6 is just insane. This will be priced at around 58 or 60,000 rupees, whereas Moto G2 is priced at only 12,999 rupees. So with Android you can save a lot of money, and the interface of Android is also somewhat more interesting than iOS. That's all in this video guys. Check the description below for the Moto G2 versus Galaxy S5 where G2 puts Galaxy S5 to shame. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check reviews on Moto G2, iPhone 6 etc. I'll see you in the next review.